Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review. With me, Peter, the master of Hoppets, today joined by...
Brett.
Of Anomyces. I don't know if that's gonna be your name. It's just...
We've talked about it.
It's you know, your name is Brett. It's kind of like evolving from that, you know. But if you guys have a suggestion for a name, feel free.
Comment below.
Yeah, I mean, these guys suggested, for example, the Yard of Yeast, my dad. So, guys, today we're looking at another beer from Andre. Thanks so much, Andre. We're drinking more hop bombs. I mean, he's pretty much only sent hop bombs,
yeah,
except a couple of beers. But thanks to a ton, dude. This is a pretty iconic UK beer that's been released a few times already. It's kind of like a seasonal release. They do it once a year, and it has a big brother that's even more well known. But this is the Magic Rock Human Cannonball Double IPA in a 500ml can. Last year it was in 330ml cans, also with like stickers like this, just not colored. It was just like a different looking can, but I love this kind of luminescent green look to it.
Yeah.
So pretty famous beer for them. They have their core range beer Cannonball, which is their West Coast IPA. Then they do Human Cannonball and Unhuman, which is the crazy big brother. We're gonna have this, and then we're gonna try Unhuman as well because we got that too from Andre. But I had this for the first time in or reviewed this for the first time last year, and I really dug on it. It was a great West Coast IPA, even though like this year's is quite hazy. But this bad boy is made with Golden Promise malt, wheat malt, acidulated malt, oat malt, and golden naked oats, and then they use CT said CO2 extract, I guess for bittering, so Columbus Tomahawk Seuss, and then they use cryo hops in this as well, so that kind of powdered hop thing. I guess it's like something like only like the particles from the hop flower or something. Like it's a very concentrated hop product, and in cryo hop form they have Citra and Centennial, and as regular T90 pellets they have Chinook and again CTC. So Columbus also there, and then the yeast is also White Labs California Ale yeast, I think, VLP 001 and 9.2%. So that stuff, they change it a bit every year,
yeah,
which is pretty cool. And the same with Human Cannonball. And I actually think they're bringing this to CBC, which you're probably going to see this whilst we're at CBC.
Yeah,
so
probably.
If you see us at CBC or past Peter saying to you guys watching in the future, if you see future Peter at CBC or MBCC, come say hi. So we got Human Cannonball pour that looks like a New England style IPA for, you know, super hazy.
It does.
Even though, you know, it's a West Coast beer. Very hazy orange. As you said, it's just like the epitome of an orange.
Yeah,
color.
it looks like an orange.
It does. It's
the color of it is
dead
orange
IPA, but
yeah,
really nice hazy color. It's got a nice white head to it as well.
Yep.
Let's check out the aroma on Human Cannonball. It's really orangey and dank.
Yeah.
Really orangey and dank. I see a general theme with a lot of the Magic Rock beers.
They
Oranges.
definitely have.
They nail that orange flavor.
It is really like freshly squeezed oranges.
Yeah. It's kind of, it was reminding me of Phantasma, just amplified with the orange notes. And
definitely.
It definitely smells West Coast, but it's got juice tendencies from New England. Because it's really juicy orange.
It is like dripping orange.
Yeah.
But you certainly sense that, you know, maybe it's just because we know, but it will probably have a certain bitterness to it anyway. But
yeah, super orangey.
Yeah.
Slight hints of a generic tropical nuance, maybe some pineapple or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's definitely also got some grapefruit and slight piney notes. This just smells like big but juicy kind of West Coast.
Yeah. But it has underlying herbal and floral.
Yeah, I agree. Ready to try a Human Cannonball?
Yep.
Cheers. Thanks a ton to Andre for this one. That's a big ass IPA. That is very West Coast on the flavor. Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, it's really a huge beer.
And really bitter too.
Yeah.
It's got that dripping orange though. Super orangey, but it's also quite herbal on the flavor.
Yeah, it's really herbal and like, it reminds me of chewing almost on flowers.
Yeah. Super floral too.
Yeah, it's very floral. That, you know, the dry kind of floral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It has that.
It's got, it's it's reminding me of something like the stuff actually that Alpine over in the States do, and Alpine is coming to CBC.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
But they're not bringing exponential happiness, which is fucking amazing. But they're bringing something like Happy Birthday and Duet, which are great IPAs. But this is really nice. It's got some that herbaceous, almost like garlicky.
Yeah, actually I can see that. You know, it's not a thing that I generally get that much, but I can actually see it with this one. It has a kind of in the aftertaste.
Yeah, a big. Actually, it's bitter, but it's almost like the sweet malt and alcohol cuts it because it's not like too bitter. It's got like a big bitterness to it, but I don't think it is as huge as.
I actually think the what was it called? No, it's not. The
psychokinesis.
Yeah, I actually think that was more bitter than this one.
Medium, lightly chewy mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Yeah, not super chewy, but it's definitely like, as you know, I said it's more West Coast.
It's definitely more West Coast.
Big West Coast.
Yeah,
the
it's
big
really
dig is a big, but it's a
floral,
really nice,
piney, pithy, all that stuff.
Yeah, I really enjoy it though. I think it's really nice. I'm not sure if I want to go 95 though, as I did last year. Around that, I'm thinking about just dropping it down to a 94. I don't know why.
I get actually a tad, just a tad of alcohol.
Yeah, well, it's 9.2%.
Yeah, but
it's a huge beer.
Yeah, of course, and it's an IPA.
But it's still a fucking awesome double IPA. It's bordering into triple IPA territory.
Yeah.
But the next beer we're having is for sure triple IPA. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna drop it down to a 94 instead of a 95.
Yeah.
I'm not as fond of, like last year's I was really into, and I feel like I remember that as being more juicy on the flavor. This is quite juicy on the aroma, but it's not as juicy on the flavor on the citrus fruits.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have the last one you asked.
But 94, it's still really nice, I think.
Yeah.
Really nice double IPA.
Yeah, I think,
especially if you're into like the big West Coast crazy bitter, big huge IPAs.
I think my level of enjoyment is around the same as psychokinesis. So yeah, 93, 94 for me, I think. Yeah.
If you had a chance to try this year's, the 2017 release of Magic Rock Human Cannonball, definitely let us know what you thought of it. And stay tuned, because very soon you'll see a review of Unhuman, which we'll have after this. And then after that, we'll probably be on the floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. Also, we gotta give a big thanks to Andre for this one. So thanks to Andre for the beer. It's fun to try this again this year. And yeah, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer review.